Hello everyone watching this. This is Antonio Santiago, aka Tonio Gaddy, and today we are going to talk about jobs in Korea. Now, I know the environment is a little bit different. I got a new apartment over the winter, and so now I get to live alone, thank God. So back to the jobs. Now, most jobs in Korea that foreigners take on are teaching jobs, and it usually involves English teaching, especially amongst young people who want to move here. But neither of these jobs I got were teaching jobs because I don't have a degree and I worked for the university. And these jobs kind of work with the schedule as a student, which I'm very thankful for. So my first position was what is called a Global A Scholar, and that is something at my university, Chung-Ang University, they do to help people afford the university. Essentially, what you do is amongst three choices. Those choices are English Lounge, Talent Development Office, or the Office of International Affairs. They really need people to help correct English on various documents. It's basically a paid internship where you work 12 hours a week. You can also work 10 or 8. And to get this job, you have to apply to it like a real job. They send out applications at the beginning of the semester and you go through an interview process when you get here. It's kind of easy actually, but what's not that great about it is that they pick where you go. So if you're really dead set on going to the English Lounge to make Korean friends, you might not end up there, which is what happened to me. So amongst the like 50-ish applicants, they picked 3 people to go to the Office of International Affairs, which means that they want to be around you, but it's office work, so it's not that fun. That sounds really negative. I mean, there are like nice things about it, but I would have rather been in the English Lounge. And to further explain what English Lounge is, Korean students just walk in there and they are able to have conversations with native English speakers at any point in time about any subject they want to, and those English speakers essentially give them feedback on their English. But anyways, in the Office of International Affairs, we did a bunch of special projects. It's sort of a new position, so they're kind of creating things for us to do as we go. Some things that I did were I helped organize events. We had special English lessons in our own English Lounge, but for the professional staff. We worked on a blog that was directed to incoming exchange students that's full of tips and tricks to coming to Korea. And that link will actually be in the description box below, so check it out. It's really informative actually. We also did video projects as a way to couple it with the blog. Now in these jobs, you learn a lot about Korean work culture, and Korean work culture is actually very different from United States work culture, at least based on my experience in this office. Now, as in the United States, we don't really have the hierarchy. I mean, there's generally a hierarchy, but it's not as enforced, and ideas are open for everybody. You are allowed to ask questions and actually encouraged to. Korea, it's kind of different. You're not encouraged to really question much. It's kind of just do what you're told. That's why I bumped heads a lot with my supervisor during Global A. And when I say we bumped heads, I mean we argued pretty much every day. I'm surprised I didn't get fired, but power to him. And not everything was bad about this job, of course. It actually led me to my second job, which means right now I am a student advisor for the International Winter Program at CAU. And I got this job by a stroke of luck. I asked the director of the short-term programs about the position, talked a lot while I was working for the first job. This new job is over the winter, 2 months, December to February, and this is while I am a student, so that's pretty awesome. It's basically like having an internship over the vacation, but that internship compensates you well. It's awesome because I get to go on ski trips, tours, theme parks, a bunch of cultural activities that they have for the students. I get to go along with them, so that's really exciting. The sessions haven't actually started yet, so right now we're preparing for the students. CAU is really trying to give students more opportunity to come to the university. So I would highly suggest taking advantage of it if you're coming to CAU or coming to Korea, and inquire about a program like this. Apply for the program, don't be shy. And some advice that I would give is maybe try to conform to the Korean standards. Don't lose your dignity over it, but try to understand where your supervisor is coming from and how they have dealt with the workplace environment for their whole lives. And if you really think that you can change something in the work environment, don't expect it to happen really quickly. hierarchically, and not all supervisors go through this hierarchy way. My supervisor right now for the winter program she's so kind. She lets me do things in a way that I like. It's not everything so boom, 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 you have to do this and this and this. It's low-key, it's calm, there's not a lot of pressure on me, but I still do good work. And actually I feel like whenever there's not a lot of pressure on you, that makes you want to work harder because you really want to rise to that bar, that level. Anyways, this was kind of a short video. I'm gonna make more now that I live alone and I have time after work and I'm not going out as much. So if you have any ideas of what you'd like to see, please let me know. My next video is probably going to be a tour of my new apartment. Additionally, I'll be recording the trips and the program and everything that I'm doing. And yeah, I'm really excited to start getting started on this channel more. So don't forget to like and subscribe this video, and please, please, please comment on what you would like to see from me. Have a good day, everybody.